First of all, let's log into the customer portal of Servotion. To the customer portal, obviously, I need to log in with the customer login, in this case, John Wick, who is an employee of Salgorian Ltd. After logging in, I'm presented with a welcome screen, and in the menu items, I can access my filtered data. Like I can access the My Service items, where I can see the service items of Salgorian Ltd. If I click on a service item, I can see the details, like not the number of the service item, the serial number, or the warranty ending dates. In the My Service cases, I can see the open service cases, and if I click on it, then I can also see the details like the status or the promise dates. But I can also create new ticket. If I click on the new case, I'm presented with a form, and by clicking on the service item number, I can select the service item which I have the problem with. In this case, I'm only having one, so I don't change that. In the symptom code, I can enter a symptom which helps the Stark Industries to identify the problem. And in the fault command, I can describe the problem, like burning like hell. I can also attach pictures. So let's attach one. I took a photo from my PC, which is burning. And finally, I press the send request. At this moment, the customer portal will synchronize the modifications, and this new case will be uploaded to the Business Central, and it will be created as a service order there. So let's open the Business Central and check out the service order. If I scroll down on the created service order, you can see that the customer symptom code is burning, the service item number is 8, and if I scroll and go to the service item worksheet, then we can also see the details and the attached pictures as well. Servotion not just creating a service order in Business Central, but it also synchronizes that into the graphical scheduler, in this case Dime. And it will be an open task in Dime, so the technician can simply drag and drop it to the timeline of a certain technician, in this case Linda. Now let's quickly log in with Linda into Mobile Navy, which will be used by the technician itself. Once the technician is logging in, he will be provided with a notification that a new service task has been assigned to him. He can very simply click on the notification, and that will automatically open up that particular service task on his screen. The technician can see the details of the service task, like the document number, the service item number, etc. If he clicks on the service item number, that will open up the details of the service item. If he scrolls down, he can see the allocation, the different codes, and if there is any picture, in this case, he can also check the picture, what has been attached by us from the customer portal. Once he accepts the job, he can press the travel button, and once he does that, then it will automatically goes back to the graphical scheduler, and in the graphical scheduler, as you can see, it changed to orange, which also indicates the state, and also the Servotion will modify the allocation date, because it will calculate with the travel time to that address, and since it's almost 8 o'clock past, it will require 2 hours that has been assigned to 22 today. Now let's imagine that I'm traveling with light speed, so I will now press the start button. At this point, the system will require me to enter my GPS coordinate, and I cannot really cheat, and this can be used for controlling purposes, since the technician should register his GPS location. I will press the use button, and then it will register my GPS coordinate and start the service task. If we go back to the graphical scheduler now, we can see that the allocation has now again adjusted to the actual date and time, which is a couple of minutes past 8. Now we can go back to mobile nav, and the technician can fill out his service item worksheet by entering the lines, selecting the quantity, and press the calculate button, which will register the resource with the spent hours. He can capture the signature. He can print out the service item worksheet. He can also access the troubleshooting guide, and you can also configure an answer group and questionnaire for the technician with mandatory questions. In this setup, I have just created a couple of example questions like measure the living room and etc. If you open that, then you can fill out the questionnaire and the system will let you finish the service task. Finally, you can also attach pictures, of course. You can take a photo immediately or just upload an already existing photo. And at the end of the process, you can press finish. At that moment, the allocation will also be truncated in time scheduler, as you can see, because now I have finished the job. So that the dispatcher will know that I'm free to continue with other tasks. In Business Central, we can check the service order, which has been now finished. And if we go to the service item worksheet, we will see that everything has been filled out, the codes, the symptom codes, the line items, and also the signature and the taken pictures by a technician or from the customer portal. So finally, we can post the service order. And we can also check out the posted invoice.